Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our series, Speak English Fluently in 15 Days, Daily English Shadowing Practice. This is day 11, and today we're going to talk about a very useful topic, how to talk about your work or studies. You'll learn how to say what you do, where you work or study, and a few simple ways to describe your daily life. Remember, this is a shadowing lesson, so I want you to listen carefully and repeat after me. You don't need to understand every word. Just focus on speaking with me. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let's begin together? All right. Let's start with some easy greetings and starter phrases that you can use when talking about your work or studies. I'll say each one slowly. Then, I'll pause so you can repeat. Ready? Let's go. Hi, what do you do? I work in an office. I'm a student. I study at university. I'm in high school. I'm a teacher. I work at a hospital. I work from home. I'm looking for a job. I love my work. I study English every day. I go to school in the morning. Good job. You're doing great. These short phrases help you start any conversation about work or studies. Now, let's move on to the next section, shadowing practice, where we'll use these words in real sentences and short dialogues you can use every day. Take a small sip of water, relax your shoulders, and get ready to speak more English with me. Let's continue. All right, now it's time for our shadowing practice. This is where you really train your mouth and ears to speak English naturally. I'll say each sentence slowly. You'll copy my rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation. Are you ready? Let's begin. Talking about your job. I work in an office. I start work at 9 o'clock. I finish work at 5. I work from Monday to Friday. I have weekends off. I like my job. My job is interesting. I work with kind people. I help customers every day. I work on a computer. I have many meetings. I sometimes work late. I love learning new things. My boss is very nice. I like working in a team. Talking about your studies. I'm a student. I study English every day. I go to school in the morning. I study at a university. I like my teachers. I have many friends at school. I study hard for my exams. My favorite subject is English. I like to read and write in English. I learn new words every day. I want to speak English fluently. I study online. I take English classes in the evening. I study with my friends. I enjoy learning something new. Small talk. Examples. Work and study together. What do you do? I'm a student. What about you? I work at a company. Where do you study? I study at City College. Do you like your job? Yes, I love my job. What do you study? I study computer science. That sounds interesting. Excellent. You've just shadowed 40 useful English sentences. These are sentences you can use every day to talk about your work or studies. Whether you're chatting with friends, meeting new people, or speaking in English class. Take a deep breath. You're doing amazing. Next, we'll speed things up a little for natural speed practice, where you'll practice speaking faster, more smoothly, and more confidently. Ready to sound more natural in English? Let's move on to the next section. You already know the sentences. Now we'll say them again, but this time a little faster and more natural, just like native English speakers. Ready? Let's go. Talking about work, natural speed. I work in an office. I start work at 9 o'clock. I finish work at 5. I work from Monday to Friday. I have weekends off. I like my job. My job is interesting. I work with kind people. I help customers every day. I work on a computer. I sometimes work late. I love learning new things. My boss is very nice. I like working in a team, talking about studies, natural speed. I'm a student. I study English every day. I go to school in the morning. I study at a university. I have many friends at school. I study hard for my exams. My favorite subject is English. I learn new words every day. I study online. I study with my friends. I enjoy learning something new. Small talk practice. Natural speed. What do you do? I'm a student. What about you? I work at a company. Where do you study? I study at City College. Do you like your job? Yes, I love my job. What do you study? I study computer science. That sounds interesting. Wow, you're speaking faster and more confidently now. That's the goal of shadowing, not just learning words, but learning the rhythm of English. When you practice this every day, your brain and tongue start to move together, and that's how fluency grows. Great job, my friend. Next, we'll look at some useful vocabulary and pronunciation tips from today's lesson to help you sound clearer and more confident. All right, my friends? Now let's look at some useful vocabulary and pronunciation tips from today's lesson. We'll learn 7 important words and phrases you can use when talking about your work or studies. I'll explain the meaning, give you an example, and then you repeat after me. Let's begin. Company. Meaning. A company is a place where people work together for business or services. Example. I work at a big company in the city. Office. Meaning. A room or building where people work. Example. My office is on the 3rd floor. Boss. Meaning. The person who manages or leads the work. Example. My boss is very kind. Subject. Meaning. A topic or area you study in school like English or math. Example. My favorite subject is English. Exam. Meaning. A test you take in school or university. Example. I study hard for my exams. Team. Meaning. A group of people who work or play together. Example. I like working in a team. Online. Meaning. Connected to the internet. Example. I study English online. Perfect. You've just learned and practiced 7 important words for talking about your work or studies. Vocabulary plus pronunciation equals confidence. Keep reviewing these words every day and you'll sound more natural and fluent each time. Next, we'll finish strong with our outro and motivation to keep your English journey going. Amazing work today, my friend. You did an incredible job learning how to talk about your work or studies in English. Let's take a quick moment to review what you learned today. You practiced greetings and short phrases. You shadowed real-life sentences. You spoke with emotion and natural rhythm. You learned new vocabulary and pronunciation tips. That's a lot in just one lesson. You should be proud of yourself. Remember, shadowing is powerful when you practice every day. So, repeat this video as many times as you can. Speak with me, copy my tone, and enjoy your progress. You are becoming more fluent, more confident, and more natural every single day. Tomorrow in day 12, we'll talk about a fun topic. Learn polite English phrases. You'll learn how to talk about your morning, your day, and your evening activities in English. So, don't miss it. And make sure to subscribe, like, and comment below to share how you're practicing English today. Before we go, here's your quote for today. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. Keep speaking, keep smiling, keep learning. You are doing great. See you tomorrow for day 12. Learn polite English phrases. Bye bye for now.